It's another edition of What Would Stewart Do? It coincides with the Daily Fire because the budget is again in the news. So let me address the budget and how under Stewart, a lack of income tax still pays for all the necessary services. Here's why. Because social welfare is better done privately. And with the many thousands of dollars of savings that families will have, there is plenty of room, and then some, to fund good charities very well. Some of them will get funded better. Now, the ones that will not get well funded are the ones that are wasteful even now, and that we have felt stuck with. We're not stuck. So, $10.3 billion is typically collected from the income tax. If a family who's getting, let's say, $6,000 back, $6,000 that they could invest because it's not going to be taken away each paycheck, so it can grow, can they give up $2,000 of it? Can they give up $4,000 of it? If you can give up $4,000, keep $2,000. You won't have to worry about inflation caused by Connecticut spending because, if anything, my tax cut to corporations keeps prices in check. Cost of living shouldn't end up going up any more than the federal cost. Good chance it'll go down. So you've got, on $100,000 income, at least a $2,000 windfall after giving to charities that are good. So, on the remaining $10 billion that we collect from other sources, that ought to stay put, we can fund everything else. We can fund education. We can fund transportation at an even higher level. We could fund DEEP at an even higher level. General Services Administration, courts, utilities, these are essential functions of government. I don't need to be cutting those, and I don't need to even with no income tax. How am I so sure? I, and most of you, lived in Connecticut during a time of no income tax. We did fine. We probably did better. So, with zero cuts to school funding, you know I would change the way it's funded, but ultimately keep the budget the same, keep the budget for necessary services the same. We can do this. Time to try. Try it. Our bond rating will go up. Investors will invest here. Businesses will come here. Those who have businesses now will see more commerce and more prosperity. What's to lose? Look what we have to gain. No income tax. Businesses will come here. People who have established business here will see more commerce. Our bond rating will go upward, and investments will almost certainly increase in Connecticut. We have a backup. We could still have sales taxes, if need be, property taxes going to the state. I don't think we're going to need that. What is now about $7 billion in annual social welfare payments, I suspect is going to drop below 5. Remember, I'm the candidate of Take 5. Take 5 means we're letting the long-term takers who have been on 2 years or more of housing vouchers, food stamp, education, Medicaid, 2 years and not lifting themselves out of it, take 5 months worth of payments. Do something good with it now. Get yourself into good education. Get yourself to better housing. Get yourself a job. Because after those 5 months, you're cut off. You're either going to get better or you're going to leave. If you stay, you're not going to be on state charity anymore. Able-bodied, able-minded, one or the other. Because really, even if your body is crippled, you can do a lot of work electronically now. So, it's up or out. We're finally going to do this the right way. And you know, there's a nice predecessor here. I don't give Bill Clinton high ratings as president, but he did do two very good things. And one of it was welfare reform. And people say, oh, the sky's going to fall. You can't let people who need welfare get kicked out after he gave them 2 years. And magically, people did. I wonder why. We should do the same in Connecticut. The safety net for good people and good charitable organizations will be there for from the private goodness that every family here has. But we are not going to fund badness. That ends. Take 5 means 5 months, lump sum early, use it well, because it's not going to stay. That should cut both our state's expenses significantly and make our state a lot more robust. I'm Mark Stewart. Thank you. Have a great week.